Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I basically had a rough start to the morning and pretty much ruined my whole day, and I'm just trying to bring it back in, you know what I'm saying? So we got up and everything was cool. We've been getting up at like 6:30. Today we woke up at like 7. Um it was fine, you know. So yesterday the brakes went out on one of our vehicles. If you didn't know, we have 3 cars right now. Um I the luxury of having 3 cars, right? But no, we have 3 cars because only one of our cars is good right now, and the other car is like, it's a really small car that kind of we're borrowing from family so that we can get to and from. And then the other vehicle we purchased to have as another working vehicle, but it's a mess. So the point of the story is that um, our small car that we've been driving around the most, the brakes went out on it yesterday, like the brake line or something. And then the power steering is out on the other vehicle. And then we have the one good car right now. So James leaves for work at like 6:30. So he takes off before we're even ready to go, you know. So he has to take the good car because he has to drive a good ways. And I'm more local just to take the kids to school. So I was going to take the vehicle that has the power steering issues this morning. Um, and I was already sad because I'd planned a girls' day with my friend like last week. And I was going to drop the kids off at school and just go straight over to her house. And we were going to have breakfast and coffee and hang out for a few hours. And she had a family member in town. So I was going to visit them. Well, then all these things happened with the vehicle the day before, when you know it. And so I was like, okay, I can't come, you know. So I already knew I wasn't going to my friend's house. And then I wake up and the car won't even start to take the kids to school. So I was like, this is a joke, right? And it's like, I feel so bad because my husband's always working on these vehicles. We're always going back and forth with these cars. And it always ends up being where I want him to have the better car to drive because he's going to be a further distance away from home. So it was just this big mess this morning. So then we get going, and I was like, okay, we have to walk to school this morning. So we get going, we're late. I need to go grocery shopping. I don't have any lunch items here for the kids, so I grabbed a quick breakfast for them. And then Savannah decided she didn't like today's lunch, when you know it. I was like, they're just different noodles. You like it any other time. It's a different shape of noodle. So that was a hot mess. So we're walking to school, and we finally get there. Well, you know, Jordan, she's little. She just started kindergarten. She's never been in school before. So every morning now, she like, when the little kids are crying and stuff that they don't want to go in, she gets scared. And like, she's hugging me and holding onto my hand. And then we finally get like in through the doors a little bit, and she'll like clench to the door frame for dear life. And so it's this big mess until the teacher helpers come, you know, and they kind of help guide her into the class because they won't let me take her in. So we get we get to school this morning and we're late, so we have to go to the office, of course. And the secretary is just like, yeah, you can't take her to class. You can stand here and watch her, but she has to go there. And I'm like, she's not going to go in. And she goes, I'm pretty sure that if she wanted to get anywhere, she would just go. And I'm like, okay. So that I was already upset because I'm like, every morning I have this problem where she doesn't want to go to class. And somebody just kind of comes and kind of helps her into the classroom, kind of guides her and like says, come on, you know, let's go. She's crying. Just long enough basically to where I can sneak away. And then after about 10 or 15 minutes, she's okay for the rest of the day. And I pick her up and she's like, I had a great day. But every morning it's an issue. And so I was like, well, there's nobody that can come, you know, help her into class if you're not going to let me take her down there. Because I was kind of concerned too. Like, does she know her class, you know? And she's like, no, blah, blah, blah. So I was kind of like really upset at that point, and I was a little bit mean to Jordan this morning, and I was like in the hall kind of getting loud in the school because I was frustrated with the secretary. And I'm like, you have to go to class, Jordan. We can't do this. You know, you can't hang on to me like this. You have to walk to class. I know you can get there, you know. And so then finally, like, a little helper teacher was just kind of standing by, and she was just like, I can take her to class. And I was just like, thank you. So she took her to class, and then I just, you know, proceeded to go home and walk home. And I was like, I had it in my mind that I wanted to film today. So I was like, okay, if I can't go to my friend's house, then I guess I'm gonna film something today. And so the whole way here, I was just super unmotivated and frustrated and like emotional about the whole morning. You know, there's many factors. I mean, it's like it's kind of like a lot of stuff that's not even worth crying about, even though it kind of sounds like, you know, a motherly hectic morning. But in my mind, I'm like, this is not even something that you should be crying over. You know what I mean? Um, Things happen. You know, every day is not going to be perfect. But I just allowed myself to go ahead and feel in the moment, I guess. And I was like, well, you know what? I'm just going to talk about this because I'm sure there's plenty of other moms who have been in the same situation. Or if you are in the same situation and like you don't have a vehicle and then like getting your kids to school and lunch and it's just like so many of all the things, you know. So I was like, I'm just going to vlog my day. It's not a perfect day, but that's what we're doing here. You know, I always share with you guys like lots of crazy stuff going on in the house. So why would I be even at all embarrassed to tell you what's really going on a daily basis? So that's what happened this morning. And now I'm getting ready to make myself another cup of coffee. I'm going to turn something on TV and I'm going to fold some laundry because that's typically what I do on Thursday, but I was busy with a lot of crap going on, so I didn't get enough clothes washed on Thursday. So that's what I'm going to get done today. So thanks for listening. Let's get into some actual daily mom life motivation. What is that? ASMR? ASMR. You know what? I just decided something. I was like when I'm stressed out, like I told you guys, I love to clean. Like I don't like to clean every day in like tedious, minute tasks. But like when I clean, I really love to clean because I love how it just, you don't have to think about it. Like it's just one task that you're zeroed in on. Nothing else is happening. And it's crazy that I like to clean for long periods of time. So like I can't handle the mental capacity of doing that on a regular basis. But when it's time to go in, it feels so good to just go in and do it. And so I just like to clean, and like I'm having a stressful morning, so it felt nice to wipe things down. But like previously before I had 2 kids, that behavior was stressful for me. So when we had Savannah, our oldest daughter, if somebody didn't rinse a dish or they left their clothes laying around, it would drive me bonkers. And like back then, you know, I was trying to study and go to school at that time, and it was like this really small, what should be unnecessary thing is nagging at me, and it used to bother me so bad. And so now that doesn't bother me as bad anymore. Like it's annoying, but it's nothing that gives me anxiety now, until I'm ready to until I decide that I'm mentally ready to tackle cleaning the house. I do not let the mess bother me. So a lot of you guys wonder how things get to be where they are, and it's because I put those tasks so far in the back of my mind that I don't let them bother me. And so like today though, I'm having a rough morning. I'm having a little bit of anxiety this morning. I wanted to go somewhere and grab some donuts, but my car isn't working. And so I'm a little bit stressed out. So I'm going to clean up. So that's what I'm doing, you know, just kind of keeping the home, doing a little bit of homemaking. And I decided that I'm going to decorate, because decorating just at least makes me feel good about keeping the space. So I'm not going to deep clean today, but you know, I just cleaned up a little bit and what have you. And it feels good right now to just do that. I have some stuff I actually picked up from the Target dollar spot, so I'm going to bring that stuff out here and redecorate my coffee bar over here. Maybe put out a couple Halloween things that I have. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to go switch the laundry, and then I'm just going to decorate. And then after I'm done doing the decorating, I'll probably fold a little bit of clothes and leave it at that. How do you feel about it? Like, does it drive you literally insane when your house is a mess? But I mean, is it driving you insane, or is it driving your kids or your spouse insane, or is it driving you insane that your house is a mess? Like, I just found that it weighed on me so heavily all the time that I just stopped caring about it. And like, there gets to be a point where like I do the cleaning, like where I'm like, whoa, we cannot be living like this. We have to get this mess cleaned up. But like on a regular basis, when little small things happen, like I don't let those bother me anymore. And it just frees up a lot of mental space for you to worry about something else. And so yeah, if you find that, you know, the mess is one of those things that really, you know, it really hurts you to think about it all the time, because the mess is always going to be there. We're always going to have to take care of the family, pick up after them, care for them. It's never going to end. No matter what you think, it's never going to end. And so there are just some things you have to let go of. And I'm not telling you let your house be a mess. I'm just telling you everybody has their things. You know, they have the thing they need to nag, that thing that irks them. So sometimes you have to be a little bit self-aware and decide, well, is worrying about this making me less of a better person for the things that are important? You know, and I'm not telling you to not try to do it all. Go for it. I'm telling you to go for it. But to the point where having things be a mess is hurting your mental capability to worry about things that are very important, or worry about something for yourself, say like maybe your health, or, you know, finding a career, or being more mentally present at work. Whatever it is that you're doing, do it. Rock it. I'm just telling you that there are little things, sometimes you need to just learn to let them go, and you'll be a lot happier. So that's what I do. But anyway, so today I am full of anxiety, so I decided to clean up a little bit. Nothing crazy, but I'm picking up, and now we're gonna decorate. So also, I recycle my cups. I buy pickle jars from Aldi. They're like $1 for a jar of pickles. And what I do is we just get the label off of them. It peels off after like 3 washes in the dishwasher. Or if you let them soak, they'll just peel right off. And these are what we use for glasses. So I never buy glasses, drinking glasses for us to drink out of, unless it's for the kids. Okay, I've been babbling too long, so let's get into some actual cleaning and life stuff. Right here, I got these things from the Target dollar spot. Just little knickknacks that I picked up. These were like $5. These ones were like $1. I got some of these little black planters, were $3. And a couple of these little signs for $1. So I'm going to decorate with these. And I got these from Dollar Tree. I like getting these and adding them onto my little sink ledge. And yeah, I just love looking at it. And in the morning, and then like before I go to bed, when I look at all this stuff up there, it just makes me happy to see it and appreciate our house, and, you know, just be grateful for everything when I see this. I don't know what it is. I just love it.
I'm laying down to compile it. Oh no, I see you only when you're ballin'. Oh no, I don't even care to doubt. I'll see you in a while, cause this time I will choose you, yeah. Now choose. You know exactly how to look like this. Holding in a bag full of goods and needs. I need a night like this. Knowing it's a risk cause you're using it. You got all your secrets. I can see I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly. I don't wanna seem to shaky, oh no, like I'm sudden but I'm steady, oh no. And they tell me to move on, cause I deserve more, but still I wanna choose you, yeah. Now choose, you know exactly how to look like this, holding in a bag full of goods and needs. I need a night like this, knowing it's a risk cause you're using it. You got all your secrets.
So I guess I'll show you here. I told you guys I wanted to add some more stuff to my collage wall up here. And so those are the 3 things that I got so far. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is take this down and then just put this right here. And then just kind of resort these couple of things like around it, I guess. I don't know. And then I might get like 2 more little dollar frames or Dollar Tree frames and get some more pictures to put up. But I'm thinking what I'm going to do is make it like another little row right here and try to maybe spread some things out here and then just fill this in. So that way it'll be like kind of like as much as the table, I guess. So I'm gonna see how these work when I fill these in and move these around. And then in order to fill it in, I'll just use pictures, maybe like seasonal pictures too, just so that it brings in some color. I don't know, but those are what I got. I got this from Target Dollar Spot. It was like $3, I think. It was actually free because I used my I considered it to use my like Ibotta cash back. And then I found this at the Dollar Tree for $1. And then I found this at the Dollar Tree. This one's one of those things where, you know, it has to be the color. So like once I get it up there, it's gonna look really cute, see? So that's everything from there. They have some others too, so head out and go give them a glance.
With my head again, you had your heart set on me, but these feels they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again, just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are, we always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are, we always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling?
Okay, and so now I'm done doing what I have to do around here, the few tasks that I wanted to get done at least, and I still have laundry going. It's about 2 o'clock, so I'm actually going to sit down and watch some TV for a little while and maybe edit a few things. And I have a video going live here shortly, so I'm going to get the last of that together. And then I'm going to be on my way to walk to get the kids from school. So I don't know if I'll vlog on the way back from school or maybe like when we get back here to end it out. But otherwise, I'm done with all the tasks today, so